All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's brief presentation on how to get business funding, business credit. I came across this platform some months ago, and I've just been testing it out and just following the process to see how it works before I brought it to the team. And I think now is a perfect time to expose you all on how to get business funding and how to do it correctly, and know where you sit before you even apply to get funds. All right. So one thing I want to do, I'm going to put some stuff in the chat, even though we got the recording that uh, is from a Telegram group. Let me see if I got the Telegram group up. Yes. And so this Telegram group is a private Telegram group, but it's open to the public. We just want to control who's coming in or be aware of who's coming in or who's accessing the data. And so it's separate from the one we have in our Telegram. So there's one in our Telegram group, and then there's this private one for the public. This is where you want to send everyone you know to grab the information by invitation. And here is the link. I'm going to put it in the chat of where they can go. Everybody with me so far? That's
Yes.
the good. That's the actual Telegram group link. It'll take them to the private. That link will take them to the private group. All right. But anyone has access. Anyone on Team I Am. We have the same thing in our Team I Am group, but for the public, I think we should use that one. It's outside Team I Am, so they don't get uh, mixed up in all the other projects that we have going. This is strictly just for people that want to help businesses. You can become a referral partner to help people get businesses get funded, or you can use it also to help your business get funded. And as many of you know, that our charge this year is to get into the money. Say what? Yes, baby. I forgot the sentences in. And so, we just got to get in the middle of the money. Um, there are fantastic opportunities out there that you can earn an income from. But it's time, and this is the first time I'm telling you this. It is time for you to build your own. It's time for you to have your own entity where not only you can profit and earn from, but you can also help people do the same. And it's going to start with you having a business. All right. So if you have a business, great. I'm going to take you somewhere where you can input your business information, and the system will tell you what's missing or what do you need to to qualify for these funding programs, business credit, and business funding. All right. Second here. And so the name of the company and the opportunity where you become a referral partner is called Bossmaker. All right. Uh, the owner of Bossmaker and the founder and the driving force behind Bossmaker is uh, Maximilian Hughes. Some of you are going to get to meet him this week coming up. And Maximilian is, I kid you not, he is a master in this game. Like, with just a glance, he can tell you where you're at and what needs to take place. So he developed this software that can automate automated software that can tell you the things that are missing from your business in order to qualify to get funding. All right. So I've been testing it out, and I was blown away with some of the data that came out of just the initial look at where I stood. I'm going to bring my page up. Okay. That's not the one. Right here. This is a good sense of what you'll get. You'll have the opportunity to personalize your page, and I'm going to go into that here in just a second. And this is all free, by the way. Yeah, you know, I've been saying for a long time that um, we wanted to bring quality opportunity. That doesn't mean that the opportunity has to be free, and that's not to say that some free opportunities don't have quality. You just have to dig a little deep and find out about those opportunities. If you want to, this is the link where everyone will go to. This is not my page. Hopefully, I get to share my page before we get wrapped up. This is the link where everyone will go to in order to become a referral affiliate with this program. All right. And right here it states, all right, you join this partnership program and share 50% of the profits from helping clients access capital. Right. So let me tell you some things up front. There is 3.5% on the table. That's what Max gets from all the funding programs, all the funding entities. And so it's 50% of the 3.5. So it would be 1.75 per person if you share 50%. I negotiated a deal. And so because I negotiated the deal and I'm bringing this to the team, A to Z, my corporation, is going to earn 0.25% on any transaction that takes place through Bossmaker. So as referral partners, you will earn 1.5%. The 0.25, a quarter of a percent, comes off of the 50% that Max offers to the group. So just going by some of the different opportunities we went in for funding that was offering 1% or less, I think it's a premium to get 50% more than what normally. If we could go directly to the banks and make that happen and get the 3.5, great. But we're using this process, and up until now, everything I've done is free. So partners.bossmaker.biz. This is if you become interested in becoming a partner and marketing this to business owners. All right. I'm going to show you somewhere else to go here shortly. So you just click on this and tell me anybody if the screen switched. Anybody? Did the screen switch?
Yes.
No. It did. So you can see onboarding form.
Yep.
Okay. So you just put your information here, and you can also upload your logo. Some of the folks that were testing it out put their logo in, and within moments they were up and running. So it's all automated. All right. All your questions and answer right here, you go to it. Okay. And this is how you contact support. Info at bossmaker.biz. They have an 800 number, and this is their business location in Detroit. Everybody with me so far? So let me copy this, taking out my information because you're not direct partners to me. You will be direct. Everyone that joins through this team is direct to the company, to corporate. So I'm going to drop this here. Oh, it's already there. All right. So once you're on the inside, now let me go there. You'll have an understanding of how to an understanding of how your back office will work. So when you're getting set up, we go to dashboard first. Oh, give me 1 second. Log me out. All right. Once you have your account set up, this is what your back office is going to look like. Can everybody see that? The dashboard? Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good. So your dashboard is going to tell you about your clients and your business. Like if you become a referral partner, if I can close this, when you become a referral partner, you'll be able to track everyone that's signing up through your link and where they are at in the process. All right. Um, there are opportunities for subscription plans if you want coaching, if your clients want coaching on to uh, how to get spun up and how to get large volume of funding. Um, I believe Max told me he can fund up to 50 million. And I know we had another funding source that promised the world and didn't deliver. They approved folks, but they didn't give to the level. They did not fund to the level that was asking, even if the person qualified. Well, with this, you'll know uh, that you're fully qualified to get the funding that you're looking for, and then Max and his team will review everything before you even go to market, before you even put you out there to the hundreds of lenders um, that are going to view your application. All right. Under the management section, this is where you get to create your own theme for your own website. You can choose one of these as the skin or the banner. All right. I know there's a couple of people in here that may have set up theirs already. Um, if you want to prepare to show yours in a little while, if you want to pull it up, I'll give you access. All right. Um, you can see in your back office, you can correct any information if it's not correct. The information that goes on your landing page, and you can reset your password if need be. This is the link. All right. This is my link. So you'll get your link here, Now, this is the link that you want to use to refer other partners to. And I'll show you here. So this is my page. You see our logo, my name, the email, my email and phone number. If you scroll down here to where it says, you draw on here to where it says run a scan to see where your business currently stands for being bankable, meaning you're going to know up front before you even apply for anything where you stand, right? And each one of these are different facets of what you can learn more about being bankable, all right? Many of them come with videos, a couple minutes. This is the most important part for your businesses, and you want to walk them through, right? The lender compliance. This is the big one that tells whether they're ready to go to market or what's missing. We spoke about this yesterday, and I've been talking to people during the week that little things like the business phone number. The business phone number cannot be your personal cell phone number. It cannot be your personal home phone number. It has to be rated a business line or a business number. And this software tells you, you'll know, it would tell you whether you're compliant. That is one of the pitfalls that people are unaware of, that why they're not getting funded, or why they're not getting funded to the level of that what they want. The other thing is your business address, right? If your business address, and I just learned this because we used to have our P.O. box as our business address. But if you have your business address as your home address, the post office box, the UPS box, that's also a pitfall. That's not to say you won't get qualified, but you may not get what you want because your address is saying, especially if it says your home address. Some of the other things that they deem risk, and this is for some of your team, Stan, they deem trucking services as high risk, home-based business is high risk, investment programs is high risk, and things like that. That's all what the lender compliance will explain to you. So let's take a couple seconds. It's 2 minutes long, 2.5 minutes. Let's listen to what they say here.
When you apply for a business loan, there are items that lenders will check for approval. These are called lender compliance items. In most cases, the business loan officer sitting across the desk from you will not know what these items are. They mostly...
Can everybody see this video?
Yes.
Yeah, you
just
see it here.
feed it into the computer and see what the computer says. Well, the computer says you are declined because the computer has checked your lender compliance items and found that 1 or 20 of them have not been completed. Having even one incomplete lender compliance item will result in your business being declined, and that loan officer will probably not be able to tell you why. So let's look at why you got declined. Decline item number 1, business credit. The lender's computer just checked your business credit reports, and you either had no business credit at all, or your business credit scores were below 70 with all 3 major business credit reporting agencies. So your business loan application was declined. Decline item number 2, business address. The lender's computer just checked your business address against the U.S. Postal Service database, and it came back as non-business, so your business loan application was declined. Decline item number 3, business phone. The lender's computer just checked your business phone number against the FCC database, and it came back as a cell or residential phone number, so your business loan application was declined. Decline item number 4, and to be in good standing. The lender's computer just checked with your Secretary of State, and your business was not listed, or it was listed as not in good standing, so your business loan application was declined. Decline item number 5, National 411. The The lender's computer just checked with the National 411 Directory Assistance, and your business was not found, so your business loan application was declined. And there are typically about 15 more items that lenders will check. There's a reason that as high as 90% of all business loan applications get declined. It is because there's a lot more going on in the background for a business loan application than there is for a personal loan application. That means there is a lot more you need to know before you apply. When you take the business finance pre-qualification test, you can be assured that when you apply, you are ready to be approved. Completing the test will give you access to all the lender compliance items and make sure you get them completed before you begin submitting applications.
All right. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, good. So this is powerful. This is actually something you can send if you become a referral partner. This is something you can send to your businesses so they are aware that the process you're taking them through with the Bossmaker process, with the Bossmaker software. All right? All this is free. You with me so far?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good. Good. So it's important that you go through each of these tabs. I'm not going to do them all now, but you go through all of these tabs. If anything doesn't make any sense, just go to the help desk. All right? Some of this, just what you heard was eye-opening to me. And Zena and I have been in business for decades, but we've always privately funded our stuff and wasn't aware this is what lending sources look for. All right. So because I have not done anything here, it's telling me I'm not meeting the requirements. All right. Wait 1 second here. On every area, there are videos that explains everything. All right. If you run into a problem and can't find your the person that you sent your link and they said they filled it out, just go here and put their information out and pull them up. All right. There's a whole onboarding section to help them. And most of these sections here have, like I said, videos. Let's listen to what this one says about the coaching. This is if the business needs coaching to help them get bankable.
In the live coaching process, there are typically 2 coaching appointments a week for the first 3 weeks. This is where the coaching audit gets completed to identify the current status of the business credit, the business owner's credit, lender compliance items, and all other items found there. Then there will be 1 appointment a week for the remainder of the first 3-month period, where business credit is built by selecting Net 30 and revolving vendor credit lines. These will need at least 3 reporting cycles to begin building good scores. During this first 90-day period, we will be making sure that the business's online footprint has been optimized and that the required documentation for larger business funding applications are all in place. In months 4 through 12, the live success coaching will focus on making sure that all credit accounts are used on a monthly basis, that accounts are paid at least 10 days early, that a low 5 business bank account rating has been developed, that proper accounting and other business records are maintained to be ready for immediate lender submission at any given time. In the live success coaching process, it is critical that the first 3-month window be used to get everything ready to apply for business funding so that the maximum amounts with the best rates and terms can be obtained. Making sure that lender compliance items have all been completed and that both the owners and the business credit reports are correct and what those items reflect is critical. It takes a minimum of 90 days to start the business credit building process, to obtain a low 5 bank rating, to age out existing personal credit inquiries, to maximize the owner's personal credit, and to complete the business's online optimization process.
All right, so I want to say something about that. She's talking about a brand new business. If it's an existing business and they have the credit scores and they have the means, then it doesn't take that whole process. Um, some other things I learned, like they don't do the personal credit, but they do help walk you through. What we learned was I was always taught to keep your credit utilization below 20%. You don't want to have more than 20% credit utilization. That means no more than 20% of usage of your credit cards or your loans before it maxes out. Well, from learning from Max, I learned that that needs to be between 1 and 9%. Not only on the personal credit side, but on the business credit side. If you're going for a major loan, you got to be below. You got to be between 1 and 9, and you want monthly utilization. So you've got to buy something, do something, pay. If you have a business line, pay it through the business credit, and then pay it off. So it's showing that credit worthiness. Okay, I see some hands up. Aliasa.
Yeah, just quick question. Who's doing the coaching? Is it Max or is it uh you know, call center type stuff?
It's Max, and it's going to be Max primarily, but depending on the level of traffic that comes through, he may have to pull some of his team in to help. But it's
Okay.
primarily going to be Max.
Okay. How large is this team right now? Do you know?
How large is this team?
Yeah.
Be honest with you, um, I've seen a number saying 200, but I don't know if that's accurate.
That's his staff, right? Got you. Got you. Got you. All right.
On the
And just
coaching side, they're not, those are developers and
no,
marketers
yeah.
and all that stuff. It's not
I'm
the
referring to
coaches.
yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
And just for the sake of everyone else, on like you were saying, because I know some of y'all have started businesses out of the house, and you might have gotten some business credit cards and stuff like that. And that's very doable. But what Andres and Zena are talking about here is maximizing funding um, uh, on the corporate credit side, right? So you'll be limited if you still operate in that way. And this is speaking from experience, 2006 to 2010, this is what I did for clients as well. You will limit yourself. So you might get a couple 100,000 doing it the way you've always been doing it. A $15,000 credit card here, based off of your personal credit. But this is shifting here where uh, we won't have to rely heavily on that anymore. So we do have to move and get, you know, virtual offices, virtual business addresses, that kind of thing. It comes at an expense, but you know, uh, we just have to make sure we got the cash flow coming in to support that. I would not recommend overextending yourself right now, getting the office at
Right.
$300, $400, $500 a month just to set this up. We just got to be smart about it.
Yes. And I'm glad you brought it up. And I know there's a few of us on here with that wisdom that, what's the whole point? Like many of you are business owners that's on right now. And, the first thing that they say, the first reason why a business fails is because they don't have proper funding, right? But don't just go get funding to just get the funding. Have like a roadmap and a purpose and know how you're going to pay it back, right? You see all of these uh, videos and reels on social media telling them, telling you they can help you get X amount of money, but there's no roadmap behind that. And case in point, the first million Zena and I made, we blew because we didn't know. We didn't know how to do. All I was taught was to get to that first million. Just get to that first million, get to that first million, get to that first million. So you call yourself a millionaire. So we did that. And just as fast as it came, it went. So yes, I want us to be responsible. And if you're going to play this game, and the game is the game of money, the wealthy do it all the time. Get no interest loans or low interest loans, and take that funding and go do something that's going to generate 3, 4, 5 times what you borrowed. And so it's not an issue to pay it back. In many cases, those loans are paid back in 6 months to a year. And now you're operating off a profit. You got to assess your risk tolerance. Like, what are you willing to risk? Do not go borrowing money or don't go borrowing money with the hopes of something in a deal, a risky deal, and then get caught shorthanded. All right. So you can assess that risk tolerance level. All right. But what we're going to be responsible about this, I'm giving you the gateway to how some of the wealthy do it. They're going to give you the context and how it's done, but you got to be responsible about handling that money. Everybody with me so far?
Yes.
Okay. And that's just for the people that are business owners that want to do this for themselves. If you're going to do it for referral purposes, then you can put them on the coaching thing, but 9 times out of 10, they pretty much know if they're a legitimate business, they know what they want the funding for. Okay. Alias, did you still have your hand up, or you had another question?
Yeah, I raise it again because
Okay.
my question is, if we're doing this for ourselves, what link are we going through? Are we doing the partner link because we might want to refer, or do we just go through your link to start the process?
So a good question. So you're not going through me. All right. Everybody's on the same level. The agreement is because I'm doing some back end work, and I'm the point person to bring it to the team, and that's why the agreement for the 0.25% is in there. And there's a link right there. I just posted. Everyone goes through the same link.
Okay, got you.
So this is not an MLM, and thanks for that, Aliasa. This is not an MLM. It's not an affiliate program. It's not anything. Banks will shut you down if they were aware that uh, the MLM game is being played. And I wasn't aware until actually the other company that we brought to the table, and the VP and I were talking, and he's like, it's not illegal, but we're like, banks find that risky. Anything in the MLM affiliate program to market and sell funding is considered risky, so they don't do it. All right. Through Bossmaker is the point to go to these banks. He has relationships. They have relationships with these funding sources, and so they trust them. The whole point for the vendor compliance is to make sure that you meet all the criteria that these funding sources are going to use to qualify. So you can't say it's an MLM. You can't say you're affiliate. You are considered a referral partner through the Bossmaker system. that's fine with them. But it's not an affiliate. So you cannot, you want to grow your team through this, obviously, because there's going to be other projects, but there's no overrides, there's no anything like that. No, I am in the same position as everybody else. It's just that I have that agreement. And when you go to the Telegram, you'll see the it's a PDF agreement. If you fill that out, um, you know, it's for the services being rendered through A to Z. Okay. Any questions so far?
Yeah,
And all this stuff.
yes, so
Go ahead.
so how much is the startup cost? Are you paying by situation, or is there payment once everything goes through and then they take their percentage? So what is that process?
So thus far, there's no payment for anything. If they do the coaching service, then they probably do a payment on that. But the fee that the funding sources pay Bossmaker is 3.5%. Max, the owner of and founder of Bossmaker, splits that. So that's 1.75%. Of the 1.75, 0.25 goes to A to Z. So only the direct referrer of the business that closes the business that gets funded will earn 1.5% of the total amount of that loan.
Okay, so the person is the other brother was just saying, I can't pronounce his name. So the
Aliasa?
client, yeah, Aliasa. So the client receives the service at no cost, and then when the deal goes through, then you all get the percentage of whatever that deal is.
Correct.
Okay, and so then, and the client is able to go through the process with those different links that you guys showed.
Yes.
That's great.
So not this link right here. This link here is just for people that want to do it as a business. They want to become a referral partner and offer the funding process to businesses. All right. So when you go in, you will be setting up your own site. All of this is free. Your own site, you can put your logo in there and everything. And that site is what you send to businesses. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it again. So you can see what that looks like. Is it that one? Give me 1 second. I got so many things open. So this is the back office, but you will have your own site. Give me 1 second, see if I can find. Okay. So here's mine. All right. Everybody see this? See my name at the end of it?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay. This is the site you send to businesses. All right. So when you sign up as a referral agent, it will ask you questions like, do you want to put a logo in? What's your phone number? What's your email? So clients can contact you, and then you take them through the process. They can see all of this. These are videos that show them how the process is working, what they need to do, and how to complete the process. But they click on this and they fill this sheet out. Let's listen to what she says, and then you can understand a little bit more.
Taking the free business success scan walks you through the aspects that play a role in obtaining business financing and takes the guesswork out of pre-qualifying before you apply. After completing the success scan, you are given access to our success system to optimize many facets of your business, including building your business credit and much more. Complete the success scan now to find out where you stand.
All right, so Um, who was testing it out that's done this process already? Is there anybody?
Alias did.
Aliasa. Okay, Aliasa, can you tell us a little bit about how it
Yeah.
works for you?
Yeah, so I put in my first LLC I ever created. So that was done in 2002. So I put and it's been dormant for a while. It's still in good standing with the state, but I looked up my old business phone number I had. I put in my EIN. I put in my address, which was, was based out of the home. And what else? I think I put it asks you for revenue. So even though some of the fields don't have like a red asterisk telling you it's required, everything is required. Okay, so you can't leave anything blank. So I had to go in there again, put my address, put my old business phone number in there. I put my old business email address in there. I wanted to keep everything as exact as I could. Um, Then I ended up, do I have an EIN? I hit yes. You don't have to put that in there. Okay. I mean, you don't have to, it doesn't ask you for your EIN. It's just a yes or no question. When you get to the next page, it asks you what type of business um, you had, like what category, right? So there's a drop down menu. You pick your category. My category wasn't in there for this business, even though it was real estate related. I used to classify it as facilities management because that was a little more agreeable to the banks than saying real estate investing or what have you. But real estate related was one of the categories you could select. Everything from accounting to manufacturing and what have you. So once I did that, it also asked, what are your revenues? Are you doing, it'll ask you, it's a drop down, everything is drop down menu. So it'll say, what are your monthly revenues? And you pick. What are your, do you have any credit card sales? You pick something there. Like, again, you're going to have to put something in each field. Okay. If it's zero, it's zero. But I was going off of old revenues that I used to use to get funding back in the day. And then I hit submit and it came up saying I still have I had trade lines reporting in the past. So that was green. It had a green check mark, but everything else was red in terms of like if I still had an Experian business profile, if my Paydex score, I think my Paydex score was still it verified I had a Paydex score, which is that it's a score from Dun and Bradstreet on business credit. It verified that I did have a score. It didn't say what the score was or if it was green or red. I can't remember, but everything else was red because, like I said, I haven't really run business through that entity for years now. But the process works. Just know that even though you don't see any asterisks next to these fields, you have to put something in each field.
Awesome.
Oh, last
Thank-
thing. At the
Uh,
end of your report, it'll say, I think the young lady starts speaking, said, congrats for doing this, blah, blah, blah. At the bottom here, you have a username and password to log into your system. And that was my next question, Andre. Um,
yes.
I didn't log in with that because if I do, is that different from going to the partners.bossmaker.biz link?
It is different.
Okay.
It is different.
All right.
So the one that they send you in the email, username, password, that is to log into your back office.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll log in and see what's back there.
So most of the folks that's been testing it just have been doing the lender compliance side. Tonight I'm talking about that and also becoming a referral agent or
Right.
referral partner. That's what this link is right here.
Oh, and lastly, did you verify? Because some of us have multiple LLCs. Every time we scan, it's kicking out a new username and password, correct?
Correct, because you have to put each business in separately.
Right. So should we not do that then?
And it's up to you. I mean, how many businesses are you trying to get funded? If one is good, then you're good with just the one. But if not, and you want to apply for several, you're gonna need a whole new username, password, login
For each business, okay,
for each
gotcha,
business. Correct.
thank you.
And I'm gonna tell you, like, I talk to Max almost every day. No, I talk to him every day, several times a day. 'Cause he is a master at his game. Like he's teaching me stuff outside of the business funding and stuff. He's teaching me stuff like how to gather all of these things that we do and manage them with simplicity. Like how to get all your business entities, all of your activities, how and we're gonna teach them. Once I master it, because you already know, I'm not a gatekeeper. I give away everything I get. That's how I get blessed. All right. I give away everything I get. If I get taught something that I know is good and can help mankind, you better believe I'm going to be screaming about it. So as I'm learning from Max about how big business is done and how to automate big business and how to make your life simple, we want to get to the point where we're earning money in our sleep. This brother's got the goods. I kid you not. He's much younger than I, but I am a student of his game. All right, and you're gonna get to meet him soon. All right, just gotta get on his calendar because he's that busy. All right. All right. Any other questions? Okay, so that is the business uh, uh, the lender compliant process. I can't go to the next page because I got to fill all this stuff out, and it just takes you through the process. And like Aliasa said at the end, it's going to tell you. You'll see the check marks and the red marks and everything that's um, associated with your business. All right, and you can just click all through these. There's videos that 2 to 3 minute videos that explain gives a brief summation of how it works, and he gives suggestions of how to handle this issue if you do not have it done. So, for instance, um, if you don't have a business line, a business phone, there's a link on there to sign up to get a business phone. If you don't have a business address, there's a way to go on here and get a business address. All of that's already. He's not only telling you the problem, he's also giving you the solution. Let's hear what she got to say.
To integrate your personal and business credit reports, you will need to first click the Get a Subscription to Access Your Reports link and set up your MyScoreIQ credit report account. Then, click the Provide Credentials to Integrate Reports link and enter your MyScoreIQ user ID and password, along with the last four of your Social Security number, and click the Save and Integrate My Credit Reports button. You can view your integrated reports by clicking the Display Reports link on the left nav.
I don't see it. But this is if you need to get your credit scores. Many of you are coming with your credit scores and you can upload those. All right. I think I've covered the basics. I don't want to run this too long. We've been here 55 minutes already. I want to take any questions or comments. There is this link right here again is the public link for the private group to get all the links for the project. Those of you that are on Team IM, there's already a section in Telegram where you can go there and get the same links. Because we have some folks here that are not doing all the other projects, and we don't want to cause any confusion. All right. Any questions? All right. Um, Let's see here. So the agreement form is right here. And the referral partner link is right here. Once you do the referral partner link, then you'll have your own personal link. That is what you want to send out. Everyone joins this, even me. Joins through this. This is direct to the company. It's not an MLM. It's not an affiliate program. All right.
Hey, Andre.
Hey, Stan.
Yeah, you're talking about some documents, but all I see is 4 hands in the
Oh.
middle of an octagon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't share that with you. So here is the referral agreement. This is the link to come here. Once you're in, you can use that to invite other people in to get information. And we'll update it as their updates come through. This is the link if you want to be a referral partner. So it says partners. That's your indicator right there, partners. And once you become a partner, you will create your own site. There's a step-by-step. You create your own site and you'll have your own link. That's the link you want to send out for either other referral partners or for businesses that want to apply for funding. Can everybody see this?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
we see it.
You didn't open the agreement though.
Let's see if I can open. I have it open somewhere. Okay.
I mean, I saw it anyway. We can see it inside the group.
Can you? Oh, let me see. The sharing is paused. Okay. Nothing fancy. Nothing. No gotchas. It stays right here. Affiliate will earn 1.5%. A to Z fee will be 0.5%.
Hey, Andre, does that need to be a wet signature or a digital okay?
Any signature is fine. An X
Okay.
is good. It's just a formality. Yeah. It is a PDF, so you can sign it and you can download it into Word, sign it online, put it back in PDF, and then email it, or you can print it off and sign it and then scan it in. Whatever's
Okay.
easiest. Yeah. If you need it emailed, just shoot me a text and I'll put it out. Shoot me a text with your email and I'll send it to you.
Okay, thanks.
All right. We are at the top of the hour. I appreciate you coming on. We have recorded this so we can use it. I'll put it in our Telegram, my group Telegram, and we can use it again if you have any questions. Like the system has the automated answers. I don't want to overwhelm the Bossmaker staff, so I will stand in the gap. That's part of the 0.25% because I'm working. We're working. Zena's gonna be doing some work. But yeah, let's get our money up and be wise. And let me state this also. We talk about risk, your risk tolerance. Like why are we doing stuff like this? Because this is like the third platform in our group that we are launching to help get funding. Why are we doing that? Because too many great opportunities are passing us by because we're not fully funded. All right. We've been funding opportunity after opportunity. Thank God some of them have been great, but we've been funding opportunities out of our pocket. And I'm gonna take a page out of Rabu. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your money because I don't want you telling me what to do with mine. But I will tell you, be wise. Like many of you are gonna get spun up on this fast. 100K is nothing once you're in compliance. Like for some of these development projects coming up, just depending on your background and your history and what's dug up. Some of you are going to get $1 million funding. Some of you are going to get $1 million funding. All right, but we can't lose our mind on that. Like, have a roadmap, and something that we're bringing to the team. Like, we're going to be bringing certain projects that you can partake in, but that's down the road. First things first. Let's get you compliant, and then let's get you funded, and then let's have the roadmap for the projects you want to get involved in. Okay? Any last questions or comments? Excellent. You should see this video up here shortly.